What's going on? Welcome back. This is the first IRL video that I've done in many millions of thousands of hundreds of years, and it's the 200 subscriber series because I thought one video wasn't enough, so this is the first of, I don't know, 3, maybe 4. And as you can tell by the title of the video, which you probably read, yes, setup tour. So I moved into this house recently, although it wasn't so recently because it was almost a year ago now, just under 12 months. But it still feels like it hasn't been that long, considering I lived in my old house for like 14 years, a bit under that. So yeah, this is, unfortunately we never got to see the old setup at my old house, but that's just life. But anyway, we can go ahead and get straight into it, starting with this wall that really has nothing to do, but what more importantly is down here, this shelf. Now this shelf holds everything I own, basically. So we don't really care about that part, we just care about the top part. Here we've got the Billy Joel personal file. Great book, haven't actually read it yet, but I plan to. We've got a good old digital radio right here that is usually tuned 802. We got sunglasses from Kmart, actually. Very decent pair. Would recommend Kmart Sunnies. And then, of course, former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull. Got this, pretty sure it's a postcard. Got this from Parliament House in Canberra, obviously. That was the Canberra vlog that I accidentally deleted way back in 2019. The very beginning of 2019. Yeah, accidentally deleted that one. But anyway, next over we've got the wallet that actually doesn't have anything in it, and the wireless earphones and the wireless earphone charger. Now, if we go over to this wall, this is my prized possession. You can have a read of that. Pause the video, have a read of that. That's just the email I got from YouTube for 100 subscribers. Of course, we've got the coaster here to put drinks on because we don't want to get stains on the desk. We got our Christmas lights here. We got Dettol because you've got to keep your hands clean, of course. Let's not let that fall over. So if you start from here and just do a bit of a panorama over to here, this is where all the magic happens. This is the Cooler Master mouse just here. This is the Yeti that is usually placed like that. Not gonna lie, yes, I'm weird, I'm odd. I'm not a bloke. But yeah, this is the Blue Yeti, this is the Ducky 1-2 Mini. And then if we go further, we got the HyperX Cloud Alpha. Great headset, would recommend. Not too expensive, not too cheap at the same time. I've got a webcam here and a webcam here. I switched between using them both, but I'm currently using that one, which is my old phone, because it fits my webcam overlay that I wanted to use. But if we now just take a bit of a zoom out, you can see the whole thing. We've got the 3 monitors set up. Of course the gaming chair, but it's a bit in the way there. This is the absolute monstrosity of cords that probably gonna blow up one day and I'm gonna die, but that's alright. So this is where all the magic happens. So I've got 2 webcams, so I switched between them both. And not that you probably didn't want to know, but this is like a $10 selfie stick, tripod, camera stand from Kmart. Got a little bit of Kmart. This mouse pad that is really dirty and I need to clean came with my motherboard. But it's actually worth $50, so that's pretty epic. Got it for free, even though I had to pay like $200, $100 for the motherboard. But yeah, so we've got the 3 monitors set up, even though one of the monitors is actually a small TV, but I love it anyway. So obviously I've usually got the game here, Discord here. Discord's sometimes there, though I switch between which one I have it on, but I reckon Discord's most of the time over there. Here I'll have YouTube, watching YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, or just Google Chrome. Need to do some Google searches, you know, look up how to spell Minecraft or something. But we go over to here. This is the most this is the most recent addition to the setup. This is the Newear microphone boom arm. Basically, it clamps to the desk like that, and the microphone just attaches to that like that, and I can move it around. I can move that around. And it's just a really nifty little system. When I'm not using it, I can tie it away, and I've got all this space to game. And when I'm using it, it just sits there. I don't have to touch anything. And it's a really wonderful, I'm really happy with it. It costs about maybe $16 off Amazon.com. So yeah, it was definitely a good purchase. Now, one of the most important parts of the setup is the Blistex lip balm. Now, this one looks a bit old, but I think they're still. I think that they last a long time. This is the good stuff. Blistex is a great brand. So yeah, it's great stuff. I've got heaps of empty ones of these. So helpful. And yeah, now if we go over to the slightly less important, but still very important part, we've got, well, actually, obviously we've got the PC, which is the most important part. You can't see much inside there, but I'm sure you see all the stuff. 1660 Super, if you're wondering. I don't really know the rest of the stuff, to be honest. This part. Scorpion box set. Maybe it's not a box set, but it's all the every season. One of my favourite shows. Just I've been binge watching it at the moment. I've watched it tons of times, but you can't watch it too many times if it's that good. But the DVD player, because obviously you can't have a box set without a DVD player to play it in. And then we've got this lovely controller here that I use to play Rocket League mostly, Cricket 19 on occasion. That rattle is, I used to play Fortnite on controller a bit just for fun, and I'm bad, so it resulted in a lot of rages, which resulted in a lot of controller to floor. But yeah, so yeah, that's literally it. That's the setup. If we just take one more zoomed out look, this is the setup. I don't know what to put in the title. I don't exactly know how much it is. I'd have to estimate like a $4,000, $3,000. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit of an inflation. Maybe I'll just round up to $5,000. Rusty's $5,000 setup. That's a great title. My $5,000 setup tour. That's gonna be the title, I reckon. But yeah, so I gotta say, this is I'm a big fan of the setup. I just love it so much. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully soon I will be getting a 144Hz monitor. That's next on the list. Obviously that's a 60Hz monitor. So is that one, and that's just a TV. It can't even go into 1980 by 7, 1980 by 12. I don't know. 1980 by 1080 maybe it's called. So yeah, it can't even do that. So who knows if it even has hertz. But yeah, that is the setup tour. I just realised I didn't actually go into much detail about things down here, which is this Ninja Final Mouse style mouse made by Cooler Master. Very cheap, $60, $60, $70, maybe $80 from Umart. Very cheap, very quality mouse. I've had this for over a year now, and it's still working perfectly fine. As you can see, it does work, and it's been absolutely brilliant. The buttons still working fine. It's got so many DPIs, like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. And of course the Ducky Mini. You've also, I'm sure you've all seen Ducky Mini 1-2 minis before. Brilliant keyboard, just brilliant stuff. It's got one of those. I can actually just take this out. USB-C charger if you've got a Samsung that has one of those. And I'll go into a bit more detail about the HyperX headset. Best headset I've ever owned, to be honest. And while it looks absolutely beautiful, the stitching up here is just sublime. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just love the design, and if you don't have a mic like me, you can just chuck in the headset mic. And it does have an extension cord where you can plug in male end, where it's got two prongs. It's got a male and a female prong, mic and headphones. So that's very helpful. I kind of sound a bit sponsored at the moment. But yeah, this is the setup. I won't link all the things that I own in the description below, or maybe I will, you never know. I guess I'll try to put a bit of effort in and do that for you. But here we go. This is set up, planning to get a corkboard up there to put some stuff on. But yeah, this is the brilliant setup that I do stuff on. So yeah, once again, 0 times again, because I haven't said it yet. Well, at least not this video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for 200 subscribers. I will go into further detail on that in future videos to come. But thanks for watching, and have a great evening, afternoon, morning, day, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you at the moment, whenever you're watching this video, and goodbye.